Hey, check it out. I've been asked a lot about the window frames and how I do my windows, and I figured that since I have everything out, I would just give a quick little rundown, little tricks of the trade that, well, no one ever shared with me, but hey. Anyways, hey, check it out. I use glazing tape for the plexiglass. It is sticky on both sides, and it's spongy, and it makes it stick to almost any surface, even if it's stained, and even if the stain is still wet, it'll still stick to it. It's awesome stuff, because I like to try to work at a fast pace. I actually put a LED strip back here, and then I have the wire, so when it sandwiches, it just feeds right through the hole. I solder each and every little pad of wire, so I can have my certain lengths. I don't have to buy each and individual strips or anything like that. It already costs a lot of money to build these enclosures. Anyways, I have 4 different routers I run through, and this one is just to make the pocket square. See, when I use the big round over right here, I have a dado router. It has the ball bearing on the tip, and it gives me a 1/2 inch. So I can cut this out with a jigsaw, and then I can use this router right here, and that bearing rolls right here, and it cuts in a 1/2 inch. Well, it'll leave this rounded out right here. So I would use this router that's already adjusted to the correct depth, which is 3/8 of an inch. Now the plexiglass is supposed to be 3/4 of an inch, but it's not. It's a 1/16 short or thinner. So what I do is I do route out this 3/4 of an inch, which is 3/8 and 3/8, and then the glazing tape is going to fill in that gap of a 1/16 of an inch, which is a little bit bigger, which makes it nice and tight. Then I glue everything together, and I use inch and 1.25 brad nails, 18 gauge. So that way the panels stick together, it doesn't penetrate through. I do go at an angle. I never go straight down. You go straight down, they pull straight out. You go down an angle, and then another angle, and another angle, and those 2 pieces of wood are going to lock together really well, and it's not going to ever want to pull apart, because one has to go one direction, one has to go another direction. So I never nail straight down. Well, after I put the glazing tape on both sides of the glass, I always put paper on there to protect the plexiglass throughout the process. One side has the regular, already put it on, already has like the regular plexiglass paper. I just pulled it back, but we have it etched, so the back side comes naked. So I'll patch it over, so it'll be easy to peel once it's on the inside of the enclosure. As if it has anything on there and you're trying to peel from the inside of the enclosure, and you're just, oh man, dude, no. And then you have to clean it all. That's funny. Anyways, and then I also over here I have my flush trim bit. It runs a 1/2 inch wide, and the bearing's exactly 1/2 inch. So whatever I trim comes out exactly flush. And then I have a bigger one of those that's 3 inches or 4 inches. So I could do these double cuts, because I'm actually going to glue this all together. Then I'm going to place it on top of the enclosure. I'm going to nail it all down, glue it all down, and then I'm going to flush trim it all off, and it's going to be double thick. So this one right here I only use for single layer. So just if I'm trimming 1 piece at a time. But when I'm trimming 2 pieces at a time, that's a lot of wear and tear on the routers also, so I don't do it very often. And with the round curves, I'll come with a jigsaw and I'll cut it close, so I'm not trying to eat too much off the router. But anyways, I just figured that I would give you a little bit of a sense of what I use, and it's not that difficult. It's a lot of fun when you get really good at it. I just been playing with wood all my life. I love wood grain and be able to make it all directional. I make it round, kerfing. Love kerfing. It's gotten easy for me. It's like a no-brainer. I do have a tendency to try to do some really tricky stuff, and I do break piece time to time, but it comes with the territory. But anyways, Down for Sound, only place Down for Sound.